Yeah man, this is Dapz on the map and you're watching Too Much Talent. Swagger.
It's hard getting noticed. You can't please everyone, but winners don't quit and quitters don't win. I sit down and think, a few years back, who heard Dapz ever sing? Hardly anyone.
Who inspires me to write bars? No one don't inspire me to write bars. I get my bars off life. Like every tune that I've done is about me. Every tune, it's about situations I've been in. It's about situations I'm in. No one don't inspire me to write bars. But what inspired me to MC? That was the question. What inspired me to MC? I don't know. I think the old school Birmingham MCs, they kind of inspired me to MC. The Vaders, the Brascos, the Devilmans, the RDs, the GTs, the Power Hills, all etc, etc, etc. They inspired me to like really start MCing, because when they was like in their prime doing their thing, I was like, what, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, I would say they inspired me to MC, man. But I get all my inspiration from life itself, all my girl tunes, etc. Like from life, you know what I mean? I've been through them, so yeah. The best advice that I could give anyone who's doing this thing and wants to like really like be a MC is be consistent, man. Yeah, be consistent. Just know that there should be no excuse if you're working, or if you're not working or whatever. There should really be no excuse why you can't remain active and put out like 3 videos a month, even if it's just like freestyles, like a set, or I don't know, just put out a tune. You know what I mean? There should be no excuse why you can't put out, if not 3 videos, 3 things then. Like, alright, cool, I put out a set 1 week with my friends, that was great. Week and a half later, I've done a video, check it out. Week and a half later after that, I've done an interview, you know what I mean? Or I've used streams, or, you know what I mean? There's always something to do. There's always something to do. And I think that, like, the young MCs, I used to be the same. Like, I used to think, like, doing everything I can, man. I've got loads of bars, and I'm writing, and I'm doing my thing. Like, how come I ain't known? Or how come I ain't? But if you can't be ignored, then eventually you have to be embraced. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're always in someone's face, like if they're always on your Facebook and they always seeing something, like a new thing, eventually they're like, yo, let me click my man, let me see what my man's saying. And after a while, if you're good, then you'll turn those people into fans, and that's how it works. If you look at all the MCs who are in the game now, who are like really high in the game, it's all just down to consistency. There's even some, I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but there's some MCs who are not that lyrical, or not that good in people's opinion, but they are further in the game because, and it's all down to work. That's all it is, just down to work. So I would say any young MC that wants to do this thing, just work in it, just keep working, and then you'll break barriers, and eventually what you wanted, you'll get that times 10, you know what I mean? So just work, man. This year I'm gonna do my round 2 videos. The first one's gonna be Gotta Do Me, so that'll be out very, very soon. That's a good video, people should like that. And then I'm just gonna do my round 2 videos. Once I've done my round 2 videos, I'm gonna focus on doing, I'm gonna say bob and weave, yeah. I'm gonna just do bob and weave. I don't think I'm gonna do round 3, so I'm just gonna focus on bob and weave. It could change. I could see me like 2 months down the line and I say, you know what, I'm feeling motivated to do round 3. I'm gonna go with round 3 and then do bob and weave. But right now, I'm in bob and weave mode, and I feel it's time. I feel I'm ready to go in with this. You get me? So this is what I'm gonna do now, bob and weave. So 2012. Videos from round 2, bob and weave. loads of freestyle videos, loads of interviews, loads of work, loads of free songs, just giving out free stuff. Like, you know what I mean? This is what 2012 is gonna hold. I mean, we'll see where we are at the end of the year, man. I mean, hopefully, I should be somewhere where I'm not now. You know what I mean?
I wish I could read your mind. We always say that this is the last time. No way.
What? If I could spend the night with a female singer. Alright. It's either gonna be Alicia Keys or who is good though? Who is good?
This relationship isn't healthy, but we both come way too far. I admit
Kelly Rowland. The X Factor thing was gas me. Kelly Rowland. So either Alicia Keys or Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland's proper still. Yeah, man.
Different day, same shit, amazing. How I ain't moved on to a new one, like there ain't bare fish in the pond. I guess despite all the fights, I can't help but fall for your type.
You know what that's so hard to answer? Because I was singing before I MC'd. People don't know, but I've always loved singing. You get me? So, I don't know. Singing. I wouldn't want to do that though. But if it had to be that, I would do that, and I would kind of sing with my flow. Well, I do anyway, but I'll just exaggerate that to make up for not being able to sing, because I love singing, especially on choruses. So. Oh gosh, if I could lose. See, you could say eyesight, but then I would never see my family again, and I would never see my loved ones again. You know what I mean? It would always be dark. It would always be dark forever. It would never be light. And then I could say hearing, but then I would never be able to make music again. So, my word, if I had to give up one. You know what it'd have to be? I'd have to give up music then. It'd have to be my hearing. I'd have to see my family still. I couldn't not, you know what I mean? I'd have to see my family. Even if I can't hear what they're saying, I'd have to see my family. So yeah, I would say I'd give up hearing. If I could have a special power, what would it be? I'd be invisible. When I want to, turn it on and off. So I could see what a lot of people think of men. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are cool in front of your face, but when they're in their comfort zone, nah, my man's this or my man's that, or my girl's this or my girl's that. You understand what I'm saying? I would creep into man's houses and find out what man really think of, and go to a couple of man's studio sessions and find out what man really think of, and you get me, to see what's going on. You know what I mean? Could be dangerous at the same time though. You could hear something you don't want to hear. Like, oh, I'll be with my man's girl. No, but it would be invisible. I'd want to be invisible. Be invisible, man, definitely. If I had 24 hours to live, what would I do? You know, this is a sick one, because I know Bear Man would say, I'd rob a bank, or I'd do this, but really and truly, you see, if you used to rob a bank, then what if you get sucked? Then you're in jail for the rest of your days, the rest of your life, like, you're gonna die in jail, basically. That's not good, so I wouldn't do that. What I would do is spend a lot of time with family. Anyone I'm not getting along with, anyone I've got grievance with, I would sort that out as well. I would definitely do that. I'd give away all my stuff as well. And I'd make one song, I'd go studio and make one song, and that song, like, all my family and my loved ones and my friends and anyone who is a fan of Dapz would be able to treasure that. I don't know.